They say if you hear a chilling wail in the dead of night, death is near. This is the cry of the Banshee, a mysterious and eerie figure from Celtic mythology. But who or what is the Banshee? Is she a cursed spirit, a warning, or something far more terrifying? In ancient Ireland, the Banshee was believed to be a messenger from the spirit world. She didn't cause death, but her presence foretold it. The legend says when someone from a noble family was about to die, the Banshee would appear, her hair wild, eyes red from weeping, and her cry, long, mournful and unearthly, would echo through the night. The Banshee wasn't always feared. In some stories, she was a protective spirit, watching over her family and grieving for their loss. Her origins trace back to the old Irish tradition of keening, a form of mourning where women would sing haunting laments at funerals. Over time, these keeners became intertwined with supernatural myths, and the Banshee was born. Some believed she was a fairy. Others thought she was the ghost of a woman who had died tragically, forever bound to warn the living. Legends say she appears in many forms, an old, haggard woman wrapped in a grey cloak, or a young, ethereal beauty with flowing silver hair. But always, her scream meant one thing: death was coming. Different Irish families even claimed their own personal Banshee. It was said that 5 great Gaelic families, O'Grady, O'Neill, O'Brien, O'Connor, and Kavanagh, were each followed by their own Banshee, who would wail when a member was near death. If you heard her cry, it was already too late. Some tales describe her washing blood-stained clothes near a river, a chilling sign that someone would soon meet their fate. Her presence wasn't always visible. Sometimes it was just the sound of her distant wail drifting through the night air. The Banshee's cry is said to freeze blood in your veins, a sound that is both mournful and terrifying. But the stories vary. Some say she only mourns the pure-hearted, while others claim she appears to warn of violent or sudden deaths. In some rare cases, she is even described as having silver combs left behind to lure the curious. It was said that if you picked up her comb, you would be taken to the spirit world, never to return. This detail ties her closely to fairy lore, where otherworldly beings often used enchanted objects to trap humans. Interestingly, similar figures to the Banshee appear across cultures. In Scottish mythology, there is the Bean Naige, a washerwoman who cleans the bloodied clothes of those about to die. In Welsh folklore, the Cyhyrith is a spirit whose groans signal impending death. These beings, like the Banshee, act as spiritual messengers between the worlds of the living and the dead. But why did these legends endure for centuries? In ancient societies, unexplained death and tragedy were terrifying, and the Banshee became a way to make sense of the unknown. Her cry wasn't just a warning, it was a reminder that death is always near, always watching. Some even believed the Banshee herself was a tragic figure, cursed to mourn forever because of some terrible sin committed in life. Her pain became eternal, and her voice became a chilling reminder that no one escapes fate. Today, the Banshee remains a powerful symbol in Irish culture. While many see her as a terrifying omen, others view her as a figure of sorrow and loss, forever caught between life and death. Whether you believe in her or not, her legend continues to haunt our imaginations. So the next time you hear a distant cry on a quiet night, ask yourself, could it be the Banshee, mourning another soul? If you love exploring eerie myths and the mysteries of ancient folklore, subscribe for more spine-chilling legends and forgotten stories.